What if you could unlock the secret desires women never speak of? What if you knew exactly what makes their hearts race, what truly captivates them? Sounds powerful, right? But here's the twist. Even if you could read a woman's mind, you'd still be lost. Why? Because 80% of what women crave the most, they'll never say out loud. Not to you. Not to anyone. Today, I'll reveal 9 things women secretly love, but will never admit. And trust me, number 8 will shatter everything you thought you knew. So stay sharp, because by the end of this video, you won't just understand women better. You'll have an advantage 99% of men never will. Now let's dive in. The first trait: be unpredictable. Women are drawn to mystery, to the thrill of the unknown. A man who keeps her guessing ignites something deep inside: curiosity, excitement, even a little obsession. The unpredictability keeps her engaged, always wondering what's next. Now picture the opposite. A man who follows the same routine, says the same things, takes her to the same places. Predictability is a slow death to attraction. Once she figures you out, the intrigue is gone, and soon so is she. But let's be clear, unpredictable doesn't mean reckless. It means keeping things fresh, adding layers to your personality, bringing excitement when she least expects it. A spontaneous date, a deep conversation out of nowhere, an adventure she never saw coming. Women don't just want a man, they want an experience. If she starts ignoring messages, canceling plans, or pulling away, it's not by accident. She's already checked out. Don't chase. Don't beg for her attention. Confidence means knowing when to walk away. Instead, keep her hooked with creativity, spontaneity, and the courage to break the norm. The moment she realizes she can't predict you, she'll never want to let you go. The second trait: be a good listener. Most men hear, but they don't listen. And women, they notice. Nothing kills attraction faster than a man who treats conversations like background noise. Listening isn't just about hearing words. It's about understanding emotions. A woman wants to feel seen, heard, and valued. She doesn't need you to solve her problems or give advice unless she asks. She just wants to be heard. But here's where most men fail. They listen passively. They nod. They wait for their turn to speak, but they don't truly engage. And that's exactly why active listening sets you apart. It means locking eyes, asking thoughtful questions, responding with genuine curiosity. It makes her feel like she matters. When a woman feels truly heard, she lets her guard down. She opens up. She starts sharing her dreams, fears, and desires. And in that moment, you become different from every other man she's met. Because the truth is, women don't fall for words. They fall for how you make them feel. Master the art of listening, and you'll create a bond so deep she won't want to be anywhere else. Now ask yourself, are you really listening, or are you just waiting for your turn to talk? The third trait: stop being overly respectful. Respect is essential, but too much of it can kill attraction. Many men make a fatal mistake. They put women on a pedestal, treating them like untouchable queens while erasing their own presence. They think excessive politeness will win her over, but in reality, it does the opposite. Women don't crave submission. They crave strength, confidence, and a man who knows his worth. The guy who's too agreeable, too careful, too eager to please, he's predictable, safe, forgettable. And once she figures you out, the spark dies. A woman wants a man who challenges her, excites her, keeps her on her toes. This means teasing her playfully, expressing your desires without hesitation, and knowing when to push the boundaries. Not in a disrespectful way, but in a way that shows you're not afraid to take the lead. Flirting, risk-taking, and boldness set you apart. Women don't just want kindness. They want a thrill, a man who makes life feel like an adventure. If you can balance respect with unapologetic confidence, you'll become the kind of man she can't stop thinking about. So ask yourself, are you a man she desires or just another nice guy she forgets? The fourth trait: dress to impress. Like it or not, your appearance speaks before you do. Women notice everything: how you carry yourself, the way your clothes fit, the details you might overlook. And in just a few seconds, they decide whether you're someone worth their attention. But let's be clear, dressing well isn't about designer labels or flashy outfits. It's about wearing clothes that fit right, enhance your frame, and reflect confidence. A tailored blazer, polished shoes, a clean, sharp look, it all adds up. Now, imagine this. A woman spends hours perfecting her look, her hair, her outfit, her makeup, only to meet a guy who shows up in wrinkled clothes and messy hair. What message does that send? That he doesn't care? And if he doesn't care about himself, why should she? A man who dresses with intention stands out effortlessly. He exudes quiet power, commands respect, and instantly feels more self-assured. Confidence isn't just about mindset. It's also about how you present yourself to the world. So here's the truth. When you take pride in your appearance, you're not just respecting yourself. You're making sure the world respects you too. Now ask yourself, are you making a statement or are you fading into the background? The fifth trait, take charge. Women aren't drawn to hesitation. They're drawn to certainty. A man who knows what he wants, who takes action without second-guessing himself, commands attention and respect. Leadership isn't about control. It's about confidence, decisiveness, and direction. Yet too many men fall into the trap of passivity, constantly asking, "What do you want to do?" Or waiting for her to decide everything. That's not leadership, that's insecurity. Now, picture this. You're on a date. Instead of aimlessly asking where she wants to go, you choose the restaurant, pick the table, and suggest an experience she'll never forget. Instantly, she feels secure, intrigued, and drawn into your energy. But let's be clear, taking charge doesn't mean ignoring her opinions. It means leading with confidence while making her feel heard and valued. It's a balance, one that separates attractive men from forgettable ones. A man who can lead without arrogance is rare. And rare men, they're irresistible. So ask yourself, are you leading, or are you just waiting to be chosen? The sixth trait, master the art of pleasing. Most men fail where it matters most, not because they lack attraction, but because they don't understand true intimacy. They rush, they go through the motions, they treat it like a task to check off. And the result? A woman who feels disconnected, unfulfilled, and eventually, uninterested. Real intimacy is an art. It's about patience, attentiveness, and making her pleasure the priority, not just physically, but emotionally. A man who takes his time, who genuinely enjoys the experience, makes a woman feel desired in a way most men never will. Pay attention. Every woman is different. Her body, her reactions, her unspoken cues, they tell you everything if you're willing to listen. When you treat intimacy like an adventure, not a routine, you create an experience she'll crave. And here's the truth. Confidence and communication change everything. If you don't know what she likes, ask. If you're unsure, explore together. This kind of openness builds trust, connection, and a level of attraction that goes beyond the physical. A man who masters this skill isn't just a lover, he's unforgettable. So ask yourself, are you just showing up, or are you truly leaving an impression? The seventh trait, learn to say no. Most men bend over backwards to please women, thinking it will make them more desirable. It won't. In fact, always saying yes is the fastest way to lose her respect. Women don't admire pushovers. They respect men with boundaries. A man who knows his limits, who isn't afraid to assert himself, radiates strength. And strength? That's attractive. Saying no isn't rude. It's not unkind. It's powerful. If she asks for something unreasonable, if she tests your patience, if she crosses a line, stand your ground. She won't hate you for it. She'll respect you more. Because here's the truth. Women test men, not out of malice, but to see what you're made of. If you cave every time, she'll see you as weak, predictable, forgettable. But a man who knows when to say no, he's different. He's valuable. Scarcity creates value. If you're always available, always accommodating, she won't appreciate it. But when you prioritize yourself, Your goals, your time, your energy. You create a dynamic where she sees you as a man worth chasing. So ask yourself, are you leading your life? Or are you just following hers? The 8th trait, embrace emotional strength. Women don't admire weakness, but they don't want a stone-cold machine either. Emotional strength isn't about shutting down your feelings. It's about mastering them. A man who stays calm under pressure, faces challenges with resilience, and supports others without breaking down is rare and incredibly attractive. Life will test you, and when it does, she needs to know you won't crumble. She needs a partner who can be her anchor, not another source of chaos. But let's be clear, strength doesn't mean avoiding vulnerability. In fact, strategic vulnerability, knowing when to be open without seeming fragile, creates deep emotional connection. The key? Balance. Stay composed, but let her see that you're human. Confidence isn't about pretending to be unshakable, it's about proving that nothing can truly shake you. And here's another test. How do you handle criticism? A man who snaps, gets defensive, or falls apart at rejection shows emotional weakness. But a man who takes feedback, grows from it, and remains unfazed, that's a man she respects. Emotional strength isn't just attractive, it's essential. It shapes your relationships, your career, your entire life. A man who masters it becomes the kind of partner, leader, and individual that people admire and never forget. So ask yourself, when life hits hard, do you break or do you rise? The 9th trait, show purpose and ambition. Nothing is more attractive than a man on a mission, a man who moves with direction, who wakes up each day with a fire in his soul. Women don't just admire purpose, they crave it. But here's where most men get it wrong. Ambition isn't about wealth, status, or a perfect life. It's about having a vision and the relentless drive to pursue it. Whether it's your career, your passion, or your personal growth, your dedication to becoming better is what sets you apart. A man with ambition commands respect. He's never stagnant, never complacent. And this creates an electric dynamic in a relationship. She knows she's with someone who is going places, someone she can admire, someone worth investing in. But ambition must be balanced. If your purpose consumes you to the point where she feels like an afterthought, she'll walk away. The key? Involve her. Let her see that she's not competing with your goals. She's a part of your journey. Live with purpose, and you'll never have to chase. Women, opportunities, success, they'll be drawn to you naturally. Now let's get one thing straight. These 9 traits, they're just the foundation. The real question is, are you willing to put in the work? Write a comment below and subscribe. See you in the next video.